Now this is a dual motor e-bike with a 30 amp hour battery. The EUY K6 Pro Max. Now I've reviewed the K6 Pro, which is a single motor version, and this is the dual. It's in the blue color. They also have a 2.0 version, which is almost exactly the same as this, but it's a single motor, and that one gets up to, I think, 37 miles an hour. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch it into dual motor. And to do that, you push and hold this I button. Now I have no idea if this is unlocked or not. We'll guess and see. Now this should be a hill climbing monster, and at this price this is a really good deal for a dual motor bike. Let's see what kind of speed we can get up to here. Looks like it cuts off at 28, and we might be able to unlock that. Guess we'll see. We'll go mess around with the settings and see what we can get. I might need to go air up the tires though. And we only had 6 in there. I always put a little extra because of that deflation that happens whenever you unplug the nozzle. That one was much better. Alright, I found the manual and I think I had the instructions on how to unlock it. So you first go and push the plus and minus button until it gets to this screen, and then you hit the minus and the I button. That brings you here, and we need to go to LS, and it's at the max speed, so this can only do 31 miles an hour. That's crazy, but that's not to say it's not a good bike. We'll just go out and ride it. It's fine. Alright, so we do have this bike unlocked now. Well, I think it was unlocked to begin with, but the max speed is 28 miles an hour on here, which is not incredibly fast, but the main point of getting a dual motor e-bike is for the torque that you get. So climbing hills should be a cinch for this bike. We're just going to leave it in dual motor because it takes off pretty easily. Now this has a 30 amp hour battery, so we should get quite a bit of range. I don't know how much range we'll get with dual motors. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming at all. So we can see it accelerates quick, but once we hit 28 miles an hour, we're done. Well, unless we go down a slight hill like that. And the speedometer is slightly off. By 2 miles an hour. It's a very windy day today. Well, here we are. This is a slight hill. I think it's like 4 or 5%, very small, but it should climb this no problem. And it did at 21 miles an hour. Now this does have a full color display, and it's pretty easy to see. It's not super sunny out though, it's a cloudy day today. if I can go down this road. I don't know if I'm allowed, but I've never been down this road. Now this has hydraulic brakes, Tetro hydraulic brakes. It's got a horn, no turn signals. It does have trigger shifters and an Altus derailleur, which is a pretty nice set of components here. I don't know the all the specs off the top of my head, but when we stop, I'll show you the bike and go over everything with you. Now if you want something for speed, the K6 2.0 might be it, and I might try to get that one because it goes a lot faster than this. But I like the K6 bikes. I've reviewed every single one of them except for the camo version, but the same model bike I reviewed, the K6 Pro. A family member actually has that bike and he loves it, and I love it too. I think it's super comfortable. As you can see, we're climbing this hill really easily. This is a 6% right there, and we'll skip the 10% and we'll go to the 12%, which is like I don't know, 30 to 40 to 30 degree angle roughly. It is the biggest hill in my area as far as steepness goes. This right here is 8%, and we're climbing it very easily. So here's the 8%. No problem at all. Only slowed down to 20 miles an hour there. We definitely need to turn the compression down on the front. Yeah, it's like not moving at all. There it goes. Okay. Now we got some front suspension and rear suspension. And the seat on this bike is super comfortable. Alright, this is the 12% grade hill. We're getting ready to go up. So we should have no problems climbing this hill with the K6 Pro Max. Dual motor, 20 by 4 inch fat tire e-bike. So right past this church entrance sign is where it starts getting to 12%, and no problem for this bike. We're gonna make it up, and we drop down to 15 miles an hour. Here are the horsies out here grazing. Hello, hey horsies. It's always a nice thing to see. But yeah, some of these bikes, I think one of the EUY bikes that I tested had automatic cruise control. If you held the throttle long enough, it would kick in. I would like to have that again, because holding these twist throttles for a long period of time, it does hurt the, your thumb and index finger here. Alright, here's the EUYBIKE K6 Pro Max. It is a dual motor 20 by 4 inch fat tire e-bike with dual suspension. It has BMX handlebars up here. It does have a rear shock that says it's rated at 800 pounds. So I don't know how good that is for somebody that's 240 pounds, but that's what you get. Now this is a 52 volt e-bike, so you can probably get quite a bit of range with this at 52 volt 30 amp hours, and the battery is up inside the frame. Yeah, this is the worst bike that you will ever have to fold. If you're going to buy this bike, you're probably not going to fold it very often, but I'm going to show you how to fold it just so you know. First you want to put up the kickstand, and then these pedals fold in, so you push on them and pull them up or push them down, whichever. And there is a little plate down here, a little metal rod that you can set the frame on once you fold it. First thing you gotta do is unscrew this and loosen it up. it goes. Yeah, there it goes. And it folds like that. And that's about as compact as you're going to get right there. And then we're actually going to unfold it just slightly so it stays in place. Let me get the key. So then this is the battery, and there's a keyhole right here, and you just twist that and it should slide right out. Now this is where the part gets difficult, is you have to actually lift it up while you pull it out. So here's the battery specs, 52 volt by 30 amp hours. And it's a pretty beefy battery. So it does have a charge indicator right here, so you can see how charged it is off the bike. And it has a little handle here too. And then you need to get it back in the same spot, so like that, push up on the pike. This is where it gets difficult. And then it slides back up in there. And you twist this. There you go. And then you just do the opposite. Twist this. And then once it gets to that spot, it stays. So it can't go any further than that. It only folds one way. And then you just twist this knob up. And that locks it in place. And you'll hear it click. And now it won't move at all. Then you fold your pedals and you're ready to go. But I really like the paint scheme. It's a blue color with the silver and black speckled paint down there with a black pinstriping. Then you got a single walled chain guard, which I really would prefer them to put a double walled on one of these bikes, but the price is right. And I don't know what the gearing is on here. And it does have Kenda Crusade puncture resistant fat tires on it, the front and back. And dual motors, 52 volt. I think they're 1500 watt nominal is what they said. It's very tame though, so it's not a whole lot of power. We're not getting any top speeds, and we're not going to win any records for getting the 0 to 28 as fast as anything else. But definitely a nice looking bike and very comfortable. And this is spec'd out for the price. I think it's a really good deal. It does have a rear rack on the back. Now you can see in the front, it does have a front motorcycle style headlight, and this thing is super bright. I tried it last night in the garage with the lights off, and it definitely looks like it can light up the night. We have full compression up here on the front forks, so you can adjust that, and that does work. I've already tested it. And this bike does fold, so you can fold the frame, not the handlebars, but the frame. Again, the handlebars are BMX style. They're really nice. And it's got this really funky seat that I actually tend to really enjoy. Super plush and comfortable, and it kind of just keeps your butt in the seat when you're riding. So I like that. Here's the rear tail light, and it does function as a brake light, so when you hit the brakes, there you go. It does have plastic fenders on the front and back, 180 millimeter rotors, and folding pedals. No turn signals. It does have a horn. And the display up here is colored, so you can, I don't know if you can see that very well today in this weather, but it's pretty cloudy, so it's really easy to see. Has your battery gauge, your trip odometer, your regular odometer, and the time that you've been on the bike. And it also shows your max and average speed up there. And then you have 5 levels of pedal assist, which are all controlled right here with this. You turn your headlight on there, it dims the screen and turns the headlight on. And we'll look at the headlight with it on, but it's not going to be able to demonstrate how bright it is considering it's day right now. And then your tail light also stays on when you have the headlights on. And on the screen it does indicate if you have both motors on, so you can turn that on and off by pushing and holding I. So as we watch here, we just turned both motors off. We can operate each motor independently, so there's the rear, there's the front, and then there's both of them. And that's what I've been riding in the whole time. Here's your horn button. That's how that sounds. And then you have an 8-speed trigger shifter right here with your Shimano Altus derailleur, which we already saw. The kickstand's kind of funny. It's a little toothpick, basically. It seems to be doing the job, but you may have to upgrade that one day. It is a decently heavy bike with 2 motors and a 30 amp hour battery. And I mean, the frame's pretty thick. The battery slides up in it. So it's a pretty decently heavy bike. So maybe in the future you may have to upgrade that kickstand. But that's pretty much it. That's the K6 Pro Max. Let me know what you guys think. I will leave a link down in the description if you're interested in making a purchase. I will also have a coupon code down there, so check that out.